Hey everybody, good morning from Australia. Good morning. Friday morning here. Excuse me if I sound very nasally because it hasn't been too long ago that I've woken up and I'm constantly waking up with sinus and it's really, really irritating, but nothing I can do about it. So I'm sorry for the morning voice. Just thought I'd quickly get this done for you so you guys don't have to wait and I can get on with the rest of my day. But I really do hate my voice and I hate it especially when it's croaky, and I'm going to be doing a lot of talking this morning, so I'm just warning you in case you want to log off. But okay, so what we're going to do, I know she's uploaded and we're going to do her upload as well. Let me just clean my glasses. We're going to do comment section on my last video with her sweaters and all that jazz and her manic decorating, and then we're going to go into her latest vlog and get into that too. Okay, so let's get into my comment section of the Christmas sweater haul. Cozy garlands, she should have said. She bought like 500 of them. Wow. Okay, 210 comments. Let's see if I can get through them all. It's going to be a long video. I can't not read them all because some people get shitty with me if I don't read them all. And they're like, oh, you didn't read out my comment, but you read out everyone else's. And I understand that because I appreciate you all. Anyway, less babbling and more talking about the comments. Okay, Diva Rose says she heard the criticism about the Christmas tree in the playroom, so instead of being a responsible mother and baby-proofing or changing the location of the tree, she lies and says Anderson isn't interested in the tree. Yeah, she could have quite easily said, you guys, I didn't think about that. Thank you for letting me know, so I've actually moved the tree. No, because Alex is never wrong. She can never be wrong. A narcissist can never be wrong. Okay, Al. Just let Anderson play with the mini fridge. Yep, let him play and get his fingers caught in there. Also, my heart breaks for how neglected Bruno is. I know, Diva Rose, I know. And not only that, he was licking the freaking top of the tops of the cans of drink. Excuse me, which is off. Nella has uploaded. I see. I haven't watched that one yet. I've got to watch it. Okay. All right. Where are we? Jessica Condon. When she does these little bits to prove that she and Yar have chemistry, it actually blows up in her face, and he wants to be there. She doesn't realise it just deepens our belief that he is completely uninterested. Yep, it sure does. Lenolyn says she's been wearing the same Christmas sweatshirt for the last vlogs. She won't be keeping any of these sweaters. She just links them for money. Agreed. Lebanon says she has the maturity of a child. I am not surprised she doesn't have friends. I really think something is very off with Yar. We always have. Candy Cane says, I understand not everybody has friends, but she's home all day. She has a huge family. Nobody ever comes to her house and she never goes anywhere unless it's a holiday or whatever. If I had a cousin that I loved, which I do, I would be like, hey girl, let's go to the mall. Yeah, that's a normal person. Normal person would do that. Excuse me. Polly Pocket, I think she got the crispy DC on the way back from dropping off Anderson at daycare. Okay. Yeah, but she had her freaking nightgown on. She had a nightgown, like she had that ugly nightgown on. Then again, she probably drops him off and gets someone to pick him up straight from the car. Golden Queen Puffin says the fact that he could not indulge her in some form of affection one time is everything we need to see and understand about how he feels about their relationship. She clearly put her cheek, face and lips close to his as if to invite him to show her some affection to prove the haters wrong, and he could not even give her that, and I love that for her. I love that for her because she doesn't deserve any better. Even because she's a PDF file supporter, even if it was just out of the sense of levity or humor, he literally could not bring himself to show any physical or emotion connection to her, even if he's a man who does not like himself to show any physical or emotional connection. Like public could not bring himself to show her any physical or emotional connection to her. If he's a man who does not like public display of affection, I know plenty of reserved, shy, or even introverted men who can openly show affection to the ones that they truly love. As a woman, if my man literally refused to show me affection in moments like that, even if it's just a joke, I would have to rethink our relationship. He's bought and paid for, yep, and over the contract, and his behaviour proves that. Golden Queen, that is a great bloody comment. Jane says he can't hide his contempt for her, just like I can't hide mine, Jane. Palmundo! Another great video. Lovely, Shelley. Thank you, darling. As always, we share the same frustrations with this sad excuse for a woman. Yes, we do. We need to apologise. No need to apologise for talking. Willow Y'all says, no need to apologise for talking. This is your channel and we are here for you. Thank you, darling. The return of Veronica Sawyer says she just buys them and returns them. Yarman looked like he was going to cry at some point near the end. He did. He was like, do I really have to fucking kiss her? Do I really have to kiss this bitch? And Stewart, boo bloody who. Joe Floro, working hard for that Porsche Yarman. Jane says, he cries a lot. He's miserable. He's confiding on another shoulder, in my opinion. Yep, wouldn't surprise me. And Stuart says to Jane, you can be sure whoever that is, he's checked her her or him, have checked their finances out. Diva Rose, we love your moods, Shelley. Thank you. I was so snarky in that vlog, wasn't I? Thank you. Deborah Gold says, ditto. Thank you. Beloved Manda says, it's true. Betty Boo, what happened to the Christmas tree cookie jar? Yeah, she got from Aldi. It's there, love. I saw it. Excuse me. It is somewhere in her hallmark of a house, but she's used it just as a decoration, so it's not in the kitchen. She went on and on about it. It's Alex's job to introduce her son to different foods, not just bananas. Yep, I know. And how about Betty? It's helpful if she tries to introduce him into walking and standing up for himself. Narcissistic Snorlax says she's 100% wanted a kiss from him during the Coke segment, but then he recoiled back. Oh my God. No, he's completely repulsed by this. No, I don't know if I can say this word because I might get my thing removed from it. So just have a look. And I love that word. New York Steph says, oh my God, that whole interaction was so cringy. I almost feel sorry for her. Almost. New York Steph, don't you dare. Don't you dare let yourself get there. Jane says he really can't hide it. His body language and facial expressions. Fist bump? I know. I have been married to my husband. It will be 20 years in March next year. And he has never fist bumped me. We have never fist bumped each other. We have hugged, we have kissed, but we have never fist bumped. Nothing more. Real endless love right there. That's right. He loves her endlessly, Jane. Loves her endlessly. Swenzano of the Woods. I think it's funny. At 27:51, I think it's funny. I've got to go and have a look what that is in relation to what this is about.
Really? I did get, if you saw in that vlog, I got really cute Thanksgiving plates and cups at the Dollar Tree.
So
didn't she just buy? Didn't she say she just bought silver-coloured spoons and forks?
Yeah. I think it's funny. In my house, after Thanksgiving dinner, my mum puts food away. My sister washes dishes. I put dishes away. My father and nephews clear the table and set it up for games. It's part of Thanksgiving tradition. Yep. It may be silly. No, it's not silly at all. But it's fun to all work together to get it done and ready to play games. It is, darling. And even if you're washing dishes together, you got the person next to you, so you're just talking to them. Things go faster when it happens like that. But Heifer's too lazy. Elena Cato, the title of her vlog should be, let me show you how greedy I am. Abs-fucking-lutely, Elena. Heather says, I'm so tired of Christmas decorating and Christmas shopping. It's not even the middle of November yet. She needs to get a life ASAP. Unfortunately, Heather, there's no chance of that happening anytime soon. Jackie O'Lantern says, same and Christmas commercials. I haven't seen one with the family at the Thanksgiving table. Not one. Geez, not even Thanksgiving commercials have been out over there. Sunny Days, would love to see your new Christmas decoration, Shelley. Okay, love, more interesting theme than Big Al Dukas by far. Allegra says, wow, she's got a lot of contenders for the ugly Christmas sweater content. And by the way, Sunny Days, thank you for answering to that. She's got a lot of contenders for the ugly Christmas sweater contest at this year's holiday party. She sure does. Little Miss Free P. She actually has a really nice house. She does. She just completely fills it with cheap and nasty decorations. The layout, the big porch, etc. In the UK, we literally crammed with house on top of house. So it's literally nice, her house, but she crams so much into it. Yep. So it's cluttered. There is no room to breathe. Yeah, I know. Joe Fleureau, it isn't really. It's a McMansion quickly put together when they have had a problem with it. She's been complaining about how crappy the materials are. Her house was her old house was incredible, though. I agree with you, Joe Fleureau. Her old house was much nicer than this one. I agree. This one might look a bit more grandeur, but the other one was more homey and inviting. Rivergirl says, yeah, a strong wind could blow it down. Well, do you remember the 3 little pigs? So, yeah, it might get blown down at some stage. Country Shade Tree Tara says, Anderson gets 40% off clothes while your dog gets LL Bean full price. Tara also says $47.51. She had this last year and sold it on Depop. Okay, let's get into that one, see what that one is. Fuck, your memory, Tara, is unbelievable. Fuck, man, she's greedy.
Sherpa zip. You know I'm a big Sherpa zip girl.
So why the fuck did she get another one if she bought it last year and sold it on Depop? Tara says, I need someone to tell me how tall that refrigerator. Tara is doing height measurements. God, you're hilarious. MJB, look how Anders is making a racket on the floor, and they both look at him, and then he shoves him a chip or a biscuit at him. I feel she overfeeds him with snacks. Well, that's probably what her mum did and what her grandmother did to her. When she doesn't know what to do with him because she does the same with herself. That's exactly right. Reliable Rebel says, also, I did watch her video throughout her channel, clicked dislike, but watched because I wanted to watch and try and be unbiased. But I couldn't get through it without seeing all the contradictions. What really got me upset with everything else was what a vlog or 2 ago, she was saying that Anderson was getting up early, from daylight savings, and how it had her struggling and so tired. But in this vlog right now, she says that the daylight savings had an opposite effect, like he's sleeping more. And I just feel like the way she manipulates how she talks about her son to get pity when he doesn't do what she wants, but then mostly puts down mums when she acts like he's the easiest baby in the world. I don't understand. Anyway, turns out I was subscribed to her, oh my God, this whole time. And thank goodness I checked because now I'm not. Anyway, thank you, Shelley. You are very welcome, Reliable Rebel. She just constant, like I've always said, Reliable Rebel, when her lips move, she's fucking lying. I believe nothing that comes out of her mouth. I seriously believe nothing. I'm not just saying that to be snarky. She is a consistent, manipulative liar, in my opinion. Deborah Gold says, I only watched a very short bit of her vlog. In that short time, she made a few snarky comments regarding things that people, including myself, have commented on. For example, she said that wearing a lot of blush is a sign of maturity. Yeah. No, it's a sign of you not knowing how to fucking put your makeup on. And it's a sign of not knowing when to stop. It's the same with her eating. She doesn't know when to stop. That the roommate was not getting paid to be in the vlog. Yeah, absolutely. She's no way, no how normal. No other viewer I've watched have ever commented on stuff like that. Seriously. They don't have to. LEMS says she's absolutely keeps up with the reaction channels, comments, and Reddit. Yep, for sure. I think that's what she does most of the day when she's lying on her back and she's not on TikTok. She's watching the Reddit channels and she's watching the commentary channels. Deborah Gold says she sure does. Sunny days, we should all make a point of saying, hi, Big Al Dukers, in the comments section. We all know she reads them and watches. LJ, let us never forget this. Big Al only cares about herself and nobody else. Nobody. She thinks of nobody except herself. Her consumerism is absolutely out of control. Love you, Shelley. And yes, please post a pic of that cutout you bought. I will, LJ. Thank you so much, darling. I will. Now that I know people would like to see it. Heather Heaney says, when my son had his first Christmas, he was 4 months old. We tied the tree in a way that it would not be able to fall. Well, that's common sense, isn't it? Not because he could move, but as a precaution. When he was on the floor or in his chair, that in case the tree were to fall, it would not land on him. We always tied it off after that while he was only little. Then only non-breakable ornaments would go on the level of him on the tree in case he did decide to pull one. She never thinks ahead. Just because he has no interest, it doesn't mean he won't. And also, why take any risk? He is your child. Because she's a lazy fuck. That's why, Heather. That's why. Lazy as they come. And she wants another one. And she fucking wants another one, she keeps saying. In my words, I would love to see your purchase, Shelley. I will show you guys. See, he looks nothing like her. What a blessing, I know. NC Mama says, hallelujah. That's exactly what I said. And Stuart, he himself admitted he loved her hustle. That's right. Too bad it ran out of steam and he had to get a job. Jane says, it's not enough for him, Anne. He's as greedy as she is. He will walk. He's just getting his ducks in a row. Oh, from your lips to God's ears, Jane. I swear from your lips to God's ears. I don't give a shit how nasty that sounds. She deserves it. Pearl Sparkles. Oh, Shelley, my darling, whatever you bought was 100% deserved. Thank you so much. You know, I still look at it at night and think $50. But I'm glad I bought it because it does look so pretty lit up. I don't have any of my other decorations out yet at the moment, but I've just got that sitting there and I have it lit up because it's so pretty. I'd be honoured for you to share it with us. Thank you so much, Pearl. I will share it with you. I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the community tab. NC Mama, yes, I'd love to see what you bought, Shelley. Okay, love. Mrs. V says, I'm tempted to order one of those sweaters just to see that the XXL fits on me compared to her, because her saying she bought it as a 16, yet XXL is super snug. I'm waiting for her to say they run small. Of course they will, now that she's read your comment or heard it. Miranda, like Panda, I guarantee she had that Diet Coke delivered to her house. Yeah, I most likely think that she did, because like one of my other subscribers said that she may have gotten it on her way home. She may have, but she would have been dressed. And I can't imagine her going out and then coming home and taking off what she had on and just put her dressing gown back on. Wouldn't be shocked in the slightest, neither would I. In my words, excuse me, in my words, and a burger. New York Steph, don't forget the fries. MJB says at the end, when she had her lips so close to Ya and he didn't even bother kiss her, was embarrassing. If I reach in to tell my husband something, he will kiss me right away and say, hey, I had to kiss ya. Ya didn't even bother. That is so sweet, MJB. Yeah, it's not normal behaviour. It really isn't between them two. Susanna of the Woods, none of these are oversized. I have an oversized sweater. It is the only one left from losing 286 pounds. Fuck. I kept it as a reminder. Oh, hang on. You've got a photo. Let's see if we can get the photo. Yeah, I'm a bloody stalker. Oh, but I can't make it bigger. Can I? No. But we can see. Oh, wow. Fucking amazing. Look at you. You go, girl. You look amazing. Good on you, darling. Wow. Kept it as a reminder of where I was. It also... Oh, I've done that with some of mine. It's also in one of my... It also is one my dad gave me. Well, that's beautiful just to keep. She is just ridiculous. I live in leggings, but I also go to the gym or hiking all the time. Yeah, just like she hikes. The only hiking she does is go to her refrigerator. But when I go out shopping, it's not in leggings. It's in clothes. Sorry, leggings are not regular clothes. You are gorgeous, Susanna of the Woods, and congratulations of your transformation. Fucking hell. It's brilliant. Now, that's what you call a weight loss and keeping it off. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Beloved Amanda. I think Alex knew what she was doing. Now, I've got to put a lozenge in my mouth, guys. I was trying to avoid it, But I just have to. Give me one sec. Just because of my throat going dry because of my allergies. Okay. I'll keep it to the side of my mouth and I will continue to talk. Beloved Amanda says... Why isn't it showing the reply? Show it, damn it. We'll see. Beloved Amanda says, I think Alex knew what she was doing when she showed Anderson's face. Absolutely she knew. As well as I know now seeing her vlog that she's watching reaction channels like she never did in the past. Yeah, right. And she is definitely rage baiting. Unfortunately, you had skipped through the blush segment. Oh, I'm glad I did. Where she was adding blush to her face. Her filters were on high force because I was seeing her mole on her neck fade in and out the whole time. She was wearing her try-on Christmas sweaters. Her filters were on high force because I was seeing her mole... Hang on, did I just read that twice? Or was it written twice? The rage baiting. Unfortunately, you had skipped through the blush segment where she was adding blush to her face. Her filters were on high force because I was seeing her mole on her neck fade in and out the whole time. She was wearing her try-on Christmas sweaters. Her filters were on high force because I was seeing her mole on her neck face in and out the whole time. She was trying to... Oh, okay. Just sad. It was repeated twice. That's okay. I thought I was going crazy. But it won't show me the comment here that someone replied to you. Damn it. Texas Blue. I only see her feed baby and snacks and fruit, but no veggies or meat. Yeah, just like her. Erica Chocolate says she has so much makeup on trying on those sweaters and she returns them. Yeah, absolutely she does. Abso-fucking-lutely. And the fucking idiot Amazon can see what she's doing and they still allow her to return them. I suppose if that's their policy, they can't say no to her, but she's trying them on, full on, with knowing the fact that she's not going to keep some of them. So I think she intentionally bought some of them that were ugly. Tyler Roxanne says, I always say Alex always tells on herself. Yes, she does. She always does because she's stupid. Maybe 3 videos back on Nella's page, I called it. She's already had 10 different canned sodas in the mini fridge. That's 120 cans. Not to mention... Tyler Roxanne, not to mention, remember she just bought 2 packs of 12, which is 22. 2 packs of 12, which is 24. Fucking dumb. Of the vanilla Coke. So, she's got more than that. I said she was going on about how they are seasonal. I believe that she bought more than 1 case. Here she is confirming it for me. Thanks. Also, as someone who's been on weight loss journey almost her entire life, she should not be thrilled that her partner likes what she likes when it comes to food. I know. That gives her the confirmation to go ahead and buy what she's craving. That is exactly right, and that's exactly why she says she's happy when he likes what she likes. What she wants to eat, because she's got her husband by her side to eat with her. Yep. She absolutely does. He say, Shelley, problem with America is our consumerism here is out of control. Well, if everyone is like Alex, well, but I doubt everyone is like Alex. But you got to remember, darling, don't be too hard on your country. You have a lot of people in your country. A lot of people. And Alex is a prime example. People buy stuff like no tomorrow. Christmas isn't even the same anymore. It's become about being wasteful. I go to any store and there is seasonal decor of any kind is everywhere. And the stuff that doesn't sell just gets taken to be trashed, even if it's new and unused. People live on TikTok, I know. Sometimes I just want to live off the grid, far away from this insanity. Can I come? Please, can I come, he say. Joy Fluoro says 100%. I don't recognise the world I live in sometimes, and it gets desperately homesick for the past. Yep. It's really sad. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but you guys must all be around my age. And unfortunately, we remember how the past used to be, how beautiful Christmases used to be. It used to be less about everything and more being about with family and friends. And now it's just become so fucking materialistic. It's unbelievable. Yes, H1Z says, I agree. I've had the same Christmas decor for years, and most of them are either treasured gifts, items made for my children. That is beautiful. And grands, or something related to the manger of Christ's birth. She has no idea that that's what Christmas is about. On Christmas, I sit my little grandchildren down and read them the true story of Christmas. That is beautiful. That is so gorgeous. Lisa Georgie. Well, Alex said she wants to live on a farm far away from society. In her I was not truthful video. I believe Country Shade Tree might still have the video. I remember it. I remember her saying it. I reacted to it. No, she would never be able to live away from people or things. More or less, things, not from people. I don't think she'd mind being away from people. Delphine Venus says, I'd like to see what you bought. I was in City Mission store this morning and they had so many beautiful ornaments. Lovely. And yes, I will show you, darling. Jane says, she can't buy her son proper food. I rest my case. Yep. Jane also says, she flicked what was... Oh, geez, she did too, didn't she? She flicked what she was holding the garland together onto the floor in the kitchen where she just said her child plays. Bruno could get that plastic. Please, for the love of God, rehome that poor dog. Oh, Jane, if only. The child, unfortunately, is doomed. 2701 timestamp. Shelley, watch her just fire the plastic. 2701. Okay. Let me... 2701. Okay.
Saying while you're opening that.
What the hell? What the hell? This is
perfect. She
perfect.
throwed it on the bench, love. She threw it on the bench. I would love to have agreed with you, but she actually did throw it on the bench because you heard it. She's standing right next to the thing, and we wouldn't have been able, like she's standing next to that middle island bench, we wouldn't have been able to hear it fall on the floor if she had dropped it from there. But let's watch again. Listen.
On Pinterest and TikTok and all that bullshit.
I'm going to very carefully unravel this. So I wanted to do, first of all, I don't want to do anything too heavy because I do have ye old command strip hooks up there. And as you saw in the decorating video, I really struggled with the heavy garland that we have.
And you're struggling with opening that, and your breathing is insane while you're opening that.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? What the hell?
Did you hear, Jane? As much as I would have loved to have agreed with you, darling, and I'm sorry I'm sorry that she didn't, because I would love to have called her out on it. That's okay. She makes up with putting the fucking whole Christmas tree in his room. Okay. In my words, 10 sweaters in total, Shelley. Thank you, darling. Jane says, thank you. Nancy England, we love you, Shelley, and I know we all... Hang on. Nancy England says, we love you, Shelley, and I know we all know you have a huge heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nancy, for other people who are struggling this time of year. And yes, I want to see your Christmas decoration. I will show you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. E. Marina says, hope you feel better, Shelley. Thank you. It's a sinus thing. It's just so annoying. Flannel PJs are one of the most comfortable, cozy things one can wear in winter in a colder climate, and probably overheats in them. Yeah, she does. When she could get a set that fit. They are so cozy. My granddad had seasonal disorder. It's not easy in Ireland. Oh, Ireland, you're from Ireland, Emerinas. We're so far north in winter hours of the light. The light are so short, but that's part of what makes the Christmas light sparkle more. Beautiful. And I totally agree with you with flannelette pajamas. Cassie says, Anderson is so dang cute. He is. He's adorable. She needs to learn how to do his hair. She doesn't put anything in it to even make it like, you know, a little bit more moisturized. He will have different texture hair than her, and she needs to learn how to do it properly. Get educated, Alex. At least Yar should be teaching her. She lets it go as if he just woke up all the time. Yeah, she does, because I think she thinks it's cute and because she's fucking lazy. Mel Moon says she should have learned before he was born. She doesn't care. I remember there were a lot of people talking about that she's going to have to learn to do his hair properly and style it, because he's going to have, if not afro hair, he's going to have very, very thick, coarse hair. It's fine now, but it won't always be that way. Reliable Rebel says, please show us, Shelley. I will show you guys. I will put it, I promise I will put it. I'll show you a picture of it lit up, and I will take, which I already have a few in my phone, because I wanted to send it to my sister and show her. And I will take some, before I leave home today, of it just sitting on the little shelf I have it on. So you can see the display from the outside. You can see the silver on it, and you'll be able to see it clearer. I'd love to see more of your style. Also, your words are so beautiful, the way you talk about the world and the needs of everyone. Oh, darling, it's just me being me, and it's just me being a human. I think everyone should feel that. Thank you so much, though. I just am so thankful your voice is out there for us. You guys are just beautiful. Thank you, Reliable Rebel. I love you guys. Thank you. Ellie MS says, when she mentions the sweatshirts being her uniform, I wonder if she does, so they would be considered as a tax write-off. Oh, yes. That is a very good pickup, Ellie MS. But I think anything she wears, I'm not sure, anything she wears, and if it's in her video, it can be used as a tax write-off. Yeah. No, it's not a stretch at all. I believe you. And I agree with you. I think you're right. It may seem like a stretch, but remember, who we are dealing with. Yep. She may even write off the ones she returns or sells. Of course she does. Of course she does. As soon as she gets that receipt, she will write them off. They don't know that she's returning them. Deborah Gold says, I confident in my thoughts that her food bank donation was a tax write-off. Yep, that it would have been. Delphine, that especially would have been a tax write-off. Any donations can be. Delphine Venius, I hope I'm saying your name right. Delphine Venius, yep. Meghan Markle would actually step out in expensive designer gowns with the tag still on attached. She was actually good for clothing sales in spite of heavy criticism, but when designers started gifting free samples, the palace shut it down. Oh my God. No, I'm sorry. Meghan Markle should be ashamed for wearing, keeping tags attached to them. That's horrible. Island says, Jane, can't wait for her IRS inspection. Knock, knock, it's coming. I hope so. Wasabi Bobby says, I want to see your Christmas decoration. Yes, I'll put it in my community tab. Amber's BPD crash. Amber's BPD crash out. Oh, I love that name. I find it weird. Actually, has she uploaded lately? I haven't noticed. Feudy Beauty's going off her rocker. I find it weird that Anderson is just in long sleeves onesie with Yaya and Fatlex is wearing sweaters. Why doesn't she have her baby covered up in jacket and a hat? He's tiny. She's terrible and a selfish mother. Yep. I think this might have to end up being a video on its own. We'll see. Because it's so many comments and I don't want to... It's not fair for me to miss over anyone. Anonymous says, there's no way she was talking to Anderson. Then again, they can forward this part if they don't want to watch it. Anyway, there's Anonymous 101 says, there's no way she was talking to Anderson. The high chair was in the background by the door. Was he attached to the garland? 43.10. Okay, let's have a look. She is so fake, and I know a lot of people don't like Samantha Joe, but if you see the video that I've put up about Samantha Joe, it's like fucking night and day compared to her and Alex.
She's so much more genuine than this one.
We are about to go out. Yara's getting ready, and then we're all going to go out and do just like a little like shopping peruse for the photo shoot tomorrow. So I'll take you guys along. Sorry, it is so dark in here. It's very dreary and rainy today.
Why are you sorry that it's dark in here? Because you can't turn these lights on that are up there?
Yeah, fucking tight ass bitch. Sorry, love, I didn't see what you were meaning by that comment. Sometimes it doesn't actually show the right timing, but that's okay. I believe you. Lulu Chick says, I did feel sorry for Ya. I don't. But he's a grown man allowing this overconsumption to happen before his eyes. I feel for their son. He's the only one I feel for, him and Bruno. Christina Wolven says, the description of the Christmas item in TK Maxx sounds beautiful. It is. I love it. Please post a picture. I'd love to see it. You will, darling. Thank you, Christina, for getting back to me. Flower Pot says, I think it bothers Alex that no one really wants to see Anderson in the vlogs. Showing his face is almost her way of rebelling. Yep, it's weird. Her child's privacy should be her number one priority. Don't just show him. It's not hard. Just don't show him. It's not hard. The little girl says, Vlogmas Day 1 is going to be a pregnancy announcement. Oh, dear Jesus, please bite your tongue really hard. Yeah, Mel Moon says, ooh, please no. Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, please no. I couldn't cope. I really couldn't. I just don't think I could cope. Oh, God. Cassie, at 6 minutes, the first grey sweater she bought was an XL, and she thought it was going to fit her. Oh, yeah, that's right. And the one that was tight. And I would love to see your new Christmas decoration. Thank you, darling. Virginia Dare says, the joy of when Alex tries to tell us how to dress ourselves when many of us have been dressing ourselves longer than she's been alive. Yep. The Christmas light one might be fun for an ugly Christmas sweater party. Yeah, it could be nice for an ugly Christmas sweater party. Absolutely. Deborah says they all look perfect for the ugly Christmas sweater contest. Yes, H1 says, I thought the same thing about the black sweater with the Christmas lights. Now, I hope I don't offend Mavis and Mutthead, because one of them, I can't remember if it was Ruth or Karen, they said they actually liked it. But each to their own. Like I said, it's not my kind of thing, but... Hottest dog. Yes, Shelley, would love to see the Christmas item you purchased. You will, love. Ariana Paul. Shelley, please stop apologising for talking so much. We come here for you, love. I would love to see the decoration you got. Sounds lovely. Thank you so much, Ariana Paul. Beautiful, kind words. Thank you. Jackie O'Lantern. I hate that Mackenzie Child stuff. I think it's busy and tacky. It is. Always have. Not because she likes it. And that tacky piece is $100. Oh, my God. Tara says from Country Shade Tree, it's so tacky but totally on brand for her. Yeah, that's right. Jane says, he say, if people stop buying, prices will soon drop, in my opinion. Yeah. But unfortunately, consumerism is huge everywhere, all around the world. Patty Pop says, hi, Shelley. Yes, please. Picture of the Christmas thingy you bought. I will. Hubby and I don't usually buy new every year. Hardly ever. It's almost 1 a.m. here in Eastern Canada. We'll finish tomorrow. Night, hun. Night, sweetheart. Hope you slept well. Jane says, same here. I'm too old for more Christmas decorations. I love what I have. That's because you're content with what you have, Jane. And you're not greedy. Monica with love. I'd love to see your Christmas decoration. By the way that you're describing it, it sounds like it's a beautiful piece. It really, really is. And even taking photos of it, and the other night when I took photos of it, it still doesn't really show how beautiful it is when it's lit up. Maylee Marble says, same. I'd love to see it as well. Hey, it's Becky says, I'd love to see it. Okay, darling. Jules, yes, show us your new Christmas decoration, Shelley. Done. Suizano of the Woods again says, so I did a complete overhaul of the clothes that I no longer wear. I had one bag to go to the regular donation and my slacks, blouses and work suits, or dress to an organisation that helps the homeless write a resume and practices skill. What? Did I just not read that right? So I just did a complete overhaul of clothes that I no longer wear. I had one bag go to the regular donation and my slacks, blouses and work suits, or dress to an organisation that helps the homeless or write resumes and practices skills. Oh, that's nice. Then provides them with interview clothes. Oh, and haircuts. That is so beautiful. It's really a great place. Oh, God bless your beautiful soul, Suizano. That is so sweet. Suizano of the Wood says, oh my goodness, I saw a single one of those Christmas tree in the gas stations. They are massive. 360 calories for one. That's a meal. It was the size of my hand. Yeah, it sounds about right. Jason, is it Jason? No, it's not, sorry. Just June, not Jason. Your deep breath just took me out. We get you, Shelley, no words needed. Which one was that one? Okay,
Oh,
I had
yes.
to calm myself. I literally had to calm myself from saying what I was going to say because I'll dream on.
That like stretchy fabric. Okay, wait. This is such a cute combo. Oh, guys. I love Old Navy. I'm an Old Navy girl. I also love these scarves. Like, I love these colors. Very cute. But I feel like they're going to shed. Like, they feel like that fabric. Okay, and then I also kept seeing this, like, viral Sherpa quarter zip in the men's section that, like, it was even going viral on, like, TikTok shop. But 40% off. Really good. And it's so cute.
Okay, I had to calm myself. I literally had to calm myself. I thought it was about that. We get you, Shelley, no words needed. (1966) Alison says she is pregnant. Oh, fuck no. Don't tell me I've missed out on something. She said kids. Yeah, I know. I heard her say that. And then at the end, maybe that's just her way of manifesting. And she said, oh, God, please. I can't read the rest of that comment. I'm so anxious about it. She said kids. And then at the end, she said a special on day 1 of Vlogmas. No fucking way I didn't hear her say that. Notice not too much about WW in the last few vlogs. Oh, please no. Oh, God, no. Yeah, unfortunately, I think she is pregnant. Plus, what happened to the garland she put over her island on the lights? Oh, hang on. I can't read anymore after hearing that. Hang on. What happened to the garland she put on over the lights? I think she ended up putting it on the... That's the one she was trying to put on the... Dumb fuck. That's the one she was trying to put on the... The heavy one she was trying to put on the mirror, I think, wasn't it? I might be wrong. I think I remember her acting like her mum bought it for her last year. Yeah, she did. Just like her aunt buying the 2 large nutcrackers. Yeah, that was right. Remember that bullshit? Oh, please, no. Oh my God, you've actually depressed me, Maylee Marble. You really have. We know her aunt didn't buy those nutcrackers for her. Hang on, was it Maylee Marble that said that? No, it was not. Sorry, Alison, you've depressed me. Fucking hell. Please don't let her be pregnant. Please, I couldn't cope. She can't take care of the one she has. We know her aunt didn't buy those nutcrackers for her. I mean, why would she buy those for her? Those are quite costly. Mel Moon, I don't think so. To be honest, she is still talking about non-scale victories. I hope so. I hope so. Deborah Gold says, keep to pass down to my kid. She couldn't even refer to him as my son or say Anderson. Yep. She's talking about her future daughter, October Dream says. Deborah says, God forbid, October Dreams. Oh, God forbid, all right. Sunny Days. She is going to donate the horrible brown Sherpa fleece. Of course she will. Maddie B says, yay, so many posts. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I'm just making sure I have time to do them. I was slacking off a bit there where I didn't think I would be able to post as much, and then I thought, no, I've got to stay on to the Alex grind. I've got to keep my almost say, let's say, like my hands around her throat sort of thing. Nancy England. Hi, Shelley. I'm so ready for this video. Thank you, Nancy. Brett's Cat says, I'm interested in seeing the moon decoration, Shelley. Okay. Definitely be showing you guys. Susanna of the Woods, I would love to see it. Yep. Oh, geez. Deborah Gold says, oh, geez, I keep adding. That's okay. Don't be sorry. I told her to consult Roger for a substitute. Sorry, is it Roger? Rogetz? For a substitute for Cozy. Someone else told her basically the same thing. Sabrina said, I would love to see your wonderful moon you found. It sounds lovely. Will do. LEMS, post the picture. I will, I promise. I would love to see it. If you love it, you will enjoy it all the years to come. I will. Sometimes it's okay to treat yourself. I know, love. I am so... Now, I don't say this to brag, but this is just me. I love buying for people. It gives me such great happiness. I will not think twice about buying something for someone. But when it comes to myself, and I do think it's a bad habit because I have to treat myself once in a while. And I work bloody hard enough for it. It's just the way I've been. It's just the way I am. Like, I have to think twice, 3 times, 4 times about it if I really need it, if I really want it. But when it comes to someone else, they want something, I will gladly not want something. If I see something I think they like, I will gladly buy it for them. Please do not think I'm bragging and saying, God, I'm so bloody wonderful. But it literally is the way I am. I've stood there for 45 minutes staring at this fucking item to the point where another lady said to me, are you still here staring at it? Anyway. I just think it's a nice thing to do, buy for people, if you can. Hide Out Loud says, hey, Shelley, I swear the Mackenzie child nonsense is merely to gain a sponsorship. Probably. I watch several content creators on Instagram that work alongside the company for holiday campaigns. Nothing wrong with the company, but AL is disingenuous. Yeah, we know. As usual about loving the extremely expensive collectibles. Plus the front and centre placement of the tree collectible made no sense. I know, right? No sense at all. Never mind, I know she has no sense. That's exactly right. Jane says, over my dead body will she gain that sponsorship. Oh, God. Jessica Condon says, I have the lights on sequential right now. Oh, God, did you guys just hear that? That was I clench my teeth when I sleep, and that was just my jaw that you just heard. Fuck. I have the lights on sequential right now. Oh, it's doing all of them. Holy shit, Alex. What does she think sequential means? Oh, God. Jane says, I caught that too. She has no clue. There's a lot of things I don't catch because I think I'm just so... Like, I'm listening to her, but I'm not actually hearing her. I think because she's so fucking annoying. So that's why I love reading these comments. Otherwise, I would miss half of this stuff. I really would. All right, Not Today says at 10:34, glad you brought the item. Thank you. It spoke to you. Yes. Unlike everything that speaks to Alex. It has meaning. Plus you had a very nice moment with a stranger over the decision process. I did. We chatted for a good 10 minutes after that. So the decoration will always remind you of the laugh that you shared with the woman. That's so beautiful. In those moments that gives meaning to things. Yes, Alex just buys to buy. No thought, no meaning, and every single thing in her life is disposable. Yep, as a grown adult living in this crap. 16, 14, cheap, ugly, and trashy, all will be returned and all thrown aside. 1745, why does that look flammable? What is it?
I don't like that. I hate that word vibes. And she's made me hate the word vibes.
Sneakers. So it's just a great, they had a ton of colors. If you click on any of these down below, they will have different color choices.
I don't know why that looks flammable. I suppose any of the clothes could be flammable. 1836, those buttons are going to become little torpedoes. Yep, that was for the little cardigan she bought. Yara's going to lose an eye when those buttons fly off. Oh. Sorry guys, just getting to the end of my I have to crunch it because it's getting sharp in my mouth. My lozenge. 2442. Okay, so her son is either contained in a chair or a playpen, or he has serious mental issues. Absolutely no way a 15-month-old will not be completely infatuated, with a bright twinkling tree with the little decorations hanging off it. This is very disturbing. I agree with you, love. I remember when he was small in the last Christmas, she said, oh, he just loves like the twinkling lights. And all of a sudden now he doesn't like them, but he liked them when he was a baby. And as his brain should be developing, he should be liking them even more. I seriously just think she said that because people have been bragging her about her tree being in the playroom. I hope that's the case. Because if he isn't being intrigued by those lights, there is definitely something wrong. Jane says the child needs a total investigation by professional people who are not manipulated. He's not crawling, standing, or walking. If he's not stimulated by the amount of lights around that dumpster, there is something terribly wrong. His mother's going onto social media to announce there is something wrong with my child, and it suits her down to the ground. For the love of God, Yaya, take the lead and stop ignoring the obvious. The little boy is your responsibility. It's your fault his mother is useless. You decided to recreate with the... So, you decided to... recreate, yep, with the worst choice you could make. That's right. Sorry, guys. I was just looking out the window for a minute. Okay, sort it out. It's not about your greedy self anymore. Yeah, they're both greedy. Jane also says, sorry, not today. That poor child really gets to me. I read your comments and it's definitely hit a nerve. I agree 100% with you, and this needs to be spoken of more, in my opinion. Jane. Erica Loves Chocolate says, about absolutely post a picture. Would love to see it. Done. Erin Francis, what is a cozy garland? You tell me, love. You tell me what a cozy garland is, and I'll show you what a cozy rock looks like. Sharika says, love to see it. Many greetings, Shelley. Thank you, darling. I will show you. Joe Fleureau, I just love that name. 826, I understand your beautiful thoughts, but with all the crashing economy right now, I think making the kids aware is so important. Otherwise, you get want machines like Alex and people with insane credit card debt that are just trying to keep up in a losing game. That's right. It's like going to the pokies, putting money in thinking you're going to get something back. My parents were quite straightforward with me and my sister about priorities. That's right. And what things actually cost in relation to an hourly wage. It wasn't like we never got things, but not just because I want it. We need to become more transparent with money. A lot of kids growing up now are going to be in serious trouble thinking that everything online is true. I know, love. I want to see what you were referring to here. Must be something I was saying.
Beautiful Christmas decorations. Now, I already have beautiful Christmas decorations,
okay.
but
that was a rant I went on about the Christmas decoration I bought. I won't put you guys through it. Okay. Beautiful comment, though, Joe Fleureau. Nicole says, yes, I want to see the picture you bought. Excuse me. It's a cardboard cutout, love. But as I said in the other one, the cardboard cutout is full of colour, so it's not a dead-looking cardboard cutout. Showing Anderson's face was absolutely on purpose, yep. Ya hates her, yep. And I bought the Coke Zero Holiday. It's not that amazing. She's so dramatic as hell, and I don't know if I can stand her much more. Thankfully, we have you to do these videos. Thanks, Nicole. Leslie says, Alex is such a liar. Oh, of course, when her lips are moving, she's lying. Mamie Bell says, that Mackenzie Child's tree is $100 on Amazon. What a fucking loser. What a loser. But yet, when she has to buy her son, her child, a book, she's got to think about it 2 or 3 times. And the checkerboard gold is a staple for Mackenzie Child decor pieces. Ugh, ugly. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Country Shade Tree Tara. Now, you guys are not boring me. It's just that I had hell trying to sleep last night. Tara says, at 053, the pink bow tree looks like it's a tree with pink boots on. Yeah, I mentioned that you said that. Tara also says, I would rather have that as a print to hang or Christmas card, just not a piece of clothing. Which one?
Vintage.
Yeah, I said it's one of the nicest ones, but I still wouldn't wear it. Like, it's a bit too much. It is a beautiful picture. I totally agree. I love that. I think it's the nicest sweatshirt that she had. But again, I don't know if it suits a sweatshirt, just not on a piece of clothing. That's true, Tara. I spent $130 on things. I need an hour. One sec, guys. I need An hour later, I was having buyer's remorse for things I need. Oh, is that you saying it? I spent $130 on things I need. And an hour later, I was having buyer's remorse for things I need. What's this one?
Else. If it doesn't affect Alexandra, she doesn't give a damn.
Yep.
Okay, this doesn't fit.
Oh, God. Tara says, I honestly don't think she knows how much it is. She just adds to cart. That's because she doesn't check the prices because she doesn't need to, Tara. That's exactly right. Country, when I said that she doesn't mention how much anything is. Tara says, these are the shirts that the 19... Oh, God, I bet you I know which one you're talking about. Are you talking about the light-up one? I bet you that's the one you're talking about. 1980s and 90s Southern Baptist ladies wore to Sunday school Christmas potluck. Oh, God, I love the way you describe things, Tara. Fucking love it. Okay, hang on. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I suppose I could have done that. Oh, look at that. Now I've just gone and stuffed everything up. Ah. Hold on. I'll try to find where I was about. I think I've missed it. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Now, let's have a look. I'm sure it's that because Tara and I usually think alike very much.
Classic. It's fucking ugly.
In terms of like the,
Yeah. Do you know what that is? Did anyone used to, and you're so fucking right about the potluck, Tara. Do you guys remember that show, oh, bloody hell, what's it called? It was really good, The Goldbergs. You know the Goldbergs? And she used to wear stuff like that all the time, and I used to laugh my ass off. My husband and I used to laugh, and we used to say, oh my God, remember those sweatshirts back in the day? And because it was set back in the 80s. It's a great series, TV series called The Goldbergs, a comedy. That is something that the mother in it would have worn. And she used to go to potlucks. Sunny days. Onesie pajamas for a photo. Oh my God, yep, because she doesn't want to put him in anything else. Josie Lovely says, yes, please show us your Christmas decor piece. It sounds beautiful. Also, I wonder what that big Vlogmas day, oh no, please don't, surprise will be. My guess is another cringy show or them finally deciding to show Anderson because it's a big part of their life and made a mutual decision. Oh God, I hope it's anything but her having another baby. Best Bunny Love, I want to see your TK Maxx decorations. You are not constantly buying crap to fill a huge void in your heart like a certain other person we know of with feral crazy eyes. Thank you, Best Bunny. I will love. Jessica says, yeah, looks at her like he's constantly contemplating life and wanting her to shut the hell up. Yep. Nancy says, Shelley, I have a picture of Jesus Christ's Last Supper above my stove. Well, that's normal. And I bet you it's not that close to your stove. The Last Supper is in any Christian household is a pretty much a staple in any kitchen. Absolutely. That I could imagine being put there, but not so close to the stove. And I imagine that yours wouldn't be. Sandra Watts, I want to see what you bought, you will. Indiana Redhead, feel better soon. Thank you, darling. So it goes to show what I had to do with a sinus infection. Oh. Excuse me, guys. Monica says, I remember you recently mentioning that she gets commission kickback from a viewer just clicking on her links. Yes, this makes me think that she purposely does not mention the price of items that she shows in her videos so that curious viewers will have to click on the links. Absolutely, Monica. Absolutely. That's how manipulative she is, to find the prices of things they are drawn to. Yep. That's absolutely right. She's such a manipulating... Oh, I was going to call her something and we'll take my channel right down. Amber's BPD crochet. I want to see your decor you purchased. You will, darling. I promise you. Maylie Marble, is she trying to convince us that Anderson is dimly lit bulb to the point where he doesn't look at the Christmas decorations she put up? She hates her son. Yep. Jane says, Shelley, I just don't know how you do this. Neither do I, Jane. I think it's my No, I was going to say, that's not a word. It's how much I despise her that motivates me to keep it going. There was one stage where I really thought, like, after everything blew up with her father and her coming to say that, her fake apology and all that bullshit, and how people called her out on it, and, this and that. And it made everyone, a lot more people know that her father's a PDF file. I really didn't think I was going to react to her as much as I still am. But I just can't help it because I cannot stand her, and she needs to be... Her lies and her manipulation still always need to be... they need to come to the surface. They need to open eyes of people who can't really see what she's trying to do or being. But thank you, Jane. Yes, please post the picture, Carol Johnson says. Holly Fran says, post it. Okay, Maddie, I want to see it. Hello, love. I would love to see it. Okay, darling. That was April. Deborah says, okay, last you will have to suffer me. Notice she's not wearing the watch. Yes, she didn't have her watch on in some of this vlog. No surprise there. Maybe because I said it was too tight around her wrist. Sabrina, I find it annoying and disrespectful to try on a white sweater that you may return with a face full of makeup on. You find that disrespectful, Sabrina, because you have a brain and because you have emotion. She doesn't have any. Room says, what is this personality in this video? Oh my God. Samantha Joe hang on. What is this personality in this video? Oh my God. Samantha Joe? It's so fake. Okay, I don't know, Rim. Are you saying that Samantha Joe is fake? Or are you saying that Alex is fake? Get back to me on that one. I don't really understand what you're talking about because this... I think you're agreeing that she's fake. Not Samantha Joe. That's how I've taken that comment, Rim. Because this video had... was not a reaction to Samantha Joe, so I don't know why that would be there in a negative way. So I'm taking it as in she's manic in this. Alexandra. IG99PBABG1. Sorry for the super long comment. Don't be sorry. Alex and I are the same age, and I find it so bizarre and sad that she lives her life through trends and the seriousness of her decorating like she's doing God's work. Like, it's not that serious. Go outside and see what's happening. No, then she'll have to deal with reality, and she doesn't want to. In the real world, we're also the exact same height. However, I'm approximately 200 pounds, and this year I have lost 20... sorry, my screen's dirty. 20 pounds. Good on you, which may not seem a lot, but I work out 5 times a week. It's fucking brilliant. And dropped a dress size and changed my body composition, which means clothes fit way better, no fat rolls on show. This is due to exercise, and if I fine-tuned my eating, it would be way more weight loss. And I am working on it. I'm working on it. I don't understand how she can post herself and say she's only 2 sizes bigger than me. It's just not possible. Put it this way, I have never had to buy wide calf boots. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but my math is not mathing, even if we apply girl maths here. I just don't understand how you can have a health journey without prioritizing exercise. Yeah. Yep, it makes absolutely no fucking sense. Yes, diet is important, but she needs to do more than 3/4 mile walk, which really and truly will only take an hour. Yeah, an hour all in. And let's be honest, she probably does less if her watch is continuously tracking the distance walked during the normal day to the day activities. Forget weights, she could be using her own body weight to exercise to melt that fat away, which will decrease the insulation and solve the always hot problem. Her body is truly an optical illusion because I cannot tell what I'm looking at. Her shape, the weight loss, the gain. How can someone be flat and fat at the same time? She's not to be horrible, but that's what her body is. Yeah, it's true. Well, it is what it is. It's even made me compare myself to her. Well, that's the issue here. A lot of people used to compare themselves to her. Do I look as big as her? And it messes with your head. That's right. The weight loss would show on her face at some point. Well, one would think, wouldn't it? That would be the first place it comes off. This far along, 20 pounds lost, but looking more like swollen than ever. It's sad because whilst everyone points it out and likes to talk about it, she has to live with the lies that she's telling everyone and, more importantly, herself. It's scary she believes her own lies because I can take a filtered photo that alters the face like Snapchat, not this advanced shit that she uses, and even I'm like, I don't look like this. Yeah, I know. And sometimes you think, nah, that's embarrassing. I can't post that. It's too fucking filtered, yeah? If she takes this journey seriously and succeeding in losing weight, I can guarantee you she would be off all her anxiety meds. Also, can we not normalise drinking fizzy drinks, also known as sodas, whether it be in the form of Alani, for the first thing in the early hours of the morning? It's so weird, yep. And the crispy DC, don't forget. She has at least one, sometimes up to 3 carbonated drinks, including a crispy DC, before lunch. The amount of sugar and sweeteners she has isn't good, and I know some people are okay with 0 calories, sugars and sweeteners, but they aren't really healthy. And someone like her with mental health issues should stay away from them. It's scary how many people think just because something like a soda says 0 calorie or 0 sugars, they can drink it. It does more damage, if anything. Just my opinion. And it's a beautiful opinion at that, and I enjoyed reading every bit of that. Jane says, please don't compare yourself to this fraud. You deserve better. Obviously, you are taking your health seriously. Protect your mental health too. This monster is lying about weight loss surgery, WW, her food intake, all of it. You, on the other hand, are actually losing weight. Exactly. So do not compare yourself. Well, guys, I think I might make this a separate video because it may be way too long for people to watch too. So let me get this one put up for you guys. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed reading all of them. Thank you so much to everyone that commented. Thank you to everyone who listened to my video and didn't comment. I appreciate you guys just as much. And I will get this put up, and then I will get into her latest upload. And I will also upload for you. Please don't forget to check my community tab later today, and I will have pictures of my Christmas decoration that I bought that I was telling you guys about. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you guys very much. I appreciate you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.